To do a reading today on the path to becoming a hollow bone person. So the hollow bone is a medicine man, medicine woman, a person of spirit. Again, it's where spirit is coming through and you are not tainting it by one's own mental ideations, colorizing it. Okay, so what is the path to becoming a hollow bone? Okay, so the first card out gotten is Nine of Pentacles. So it is a path of fulfillment, to find all of those things that are so enriching, fulfilling. Okay, the challenge is moving forward, waiting for the ship to come in. You are surrendering, okay? Surrendering and waiting on spirit. You're not going to make it happen by your own devices. That's why I said, it comes by grace. We do everything that we can do, and then we need to get ourselves out of the way. We need to surrender to the universe. And if you're not willing to surrender, do it willingly. Then, if you are seeking that path, then the universe will bring you to your knees. You will surrender either willingly or kicking and screaming if you are seeking that path. But in one way or another, in order to become a hollow bone person, you have to surrender, okay? It's like Christ would say, not my will, but thine be done. It's not what the personhood wants. It's what the divine is moving and wanting. Okay. So the first conscious thing is about meditation. Again, surrender. Okay. That's the first thing that's coming out. One has to surrender, has to get themselves out of the way, okay, to be a hollow bone person. You have to get yourself out of the way, surrender, okay? Get that personhood out of the way, surrender, meditate. The mind has to still in order for this to come through. Subconsciously, it's about celebrating, okay? Coming together with all of existence, with humanity, with the planets, with the universe, those universal energies, surrendering into it, opening up to it, and celebrating what it is. Okay. Next we have is the Emperor. Okay. In charge, being willing to step up to the plate. Okay, but again, now I like this one for that. It's that Aries energy, being a leader, but you'll see there is not a person sitting on that throne. It's not about personhood. It's about bringing those energies forward. Okay, and I like this one also. You have the Tree of Life. If you see on that throne, there is a Tree of Life here. We have the all-seeing eye. Okay, seeing what's in seeing what's there. We have the knives on either side of it, cutting through the illusion to see with the third eye, like the third eye, to be able to see with clarity. And then we have down here, like the four directions, the four colorations, white, red, yellow, and black. Okay, we have the four colorations, the four directions, the four consciousness. All of these things work together to create that ability, again, to be a hollow bone, to bring these things forward from spirit, the understanding and the wisdom and the insights, all of these things that come through when personhood has gotten out of the way. You're surrendered and you're celebrating the universe. Okay. Next, what we have up is justice. One will be a person of justice. Okay. balancing the scales, okay? Wanting the best for humanity, wanting the best for, to have things to go forward. So next what we have out is the guide. One becomes the Hierophant. One becomes, again, now I like up here we have the yin-yang up here, okay? So one is able to see the light and the seed of shadow in that light, or the darkness and the seed of light within that, and able to, again, the Hierophant is about bringing forward the energy of the universe. Here's the energetic, there's an energetic symbol there. Energy of the universe to see in clarity, okay, and to bring forth that wisdom. And again, I like this because you see we have here, but then we have, again, within that meditative state, okay, surrendered, and so one can be a hollow bone, and this can come through, okay? So this wisdom can come through, okay? Energy surrounding it, just so many different things, and I like up there we have the owl coming out of the darkness. You have to see what's not so readily apparent. One has to go into there. And again, part of it is about, it's like Kali. You see Kali, and Kali's fearsome. You have to be able to challenge the fears. You have to be willing to go into there and see what's there, see what is behind it. And this takes this journey into so many different areas of energies, okay? It's, like I say, that if you look at all the gods and goddesses, when you see in Hinduism, each one is representing a finite part of the divine is, and its energetic signals, okay? So Shiva's got one energetic signal, Krishna's got another energetic signal. It's the same as Christianity. You have 144 different names and qualities of God, godhood, okay, like Jehovah Jireh, the provider, okay? So you have, again, now if each one of those you had created a symbol for and put it out there, it would be the same thing as the Hinduism, okay? Each one is just setting up for one quality or aspect of God for one to look at or to resonate with, okay? So again, you have to go through all of these various different energies that one is going to transition through so that you can learn from it. You're not going to stay stuck in just one energetic signal, okay? You're going to pass through each one of them, okay? Next is about, again, starting. You got to start to put that out there. You got to open the door for those energies to begin in order to move through it. If you're going to learn and you're going to be like the emperor, you're going to be a leader, you got to open those energies. Again, you got to get yourself out of the way in order to move forward. Okay? You have got to be willing to go beyond the blockages. Okay? You've got to be willing to take those blockages down rather than to continue to close yourself off. You have to open yourself up and be willing to see. But also, this could be as well protecting yourself from going into negativity and things as well. So you block out those things of that are going to promote egoism or promote any of that drama. You're going to, again, close off the external, some of the external things so you can get to the internal. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to use a Khajuraho as an example. In India, there are the tantric temples at Khajuraho. And when you go there, on the outside of the temples, you see all the daily activities, life, buying, selling, sex, all of those different things are depicted on the outside of the temple. You go up the stairs and you look out and you see all of the manifest existence, okay? Then you turn your back on the manifest existence and you go inside the temple until you get to the inner sanctum, where you have the linga in the yoni. So the linga is a oval, okay? So it's like the divine is, the great zero, the pregnant void of everything that will ever come into existence. So you've left that world behind of the externalization. The further you go into there, the quieter it becomes. Okay, the more silent, the more still. Okay, until you get to that place of the inner sanctum. Okay, and you see the linga. Okay, the seed state of existence. And the yoni is that Shakti energy which brings this creation out into the world. Okay? The divine is within itself. The zero has no value. Okay? What's valuation of zero? But when you put it with one, what happens? It makes that 1 10. You put another zero, which within itself appears to have no valuation, yet it makes it into 100. Okay? So it gives it ongoing manifestation. Okay? Gives it the potential. It's the potential for all of these manifestations, all these things to take place, where one can interact with it in a more viable way, in a world of created existence. Okay? So it's about, again, one surrenders into meditation, okay? Is blocking off the negatives and the going fully within, okay? Being willing to see, willing to experience, opening up to all of those energies, okay? In order to become a hollow bone, okay? Above it, so above it, it's the path, it's not the path of ego, it's the path of compassion, okay? If you are doing it to become ego-centered, rather than sharing the love of existence in order to bring it forward and transitioning through all of those energies, then you're not going to become a hollow bone, okay? You've got to do it from a place of compassion, love, okay? And open up and be willing to share that. It's not about personal powers, okay? And the foundation of it is a path of strength, not external strength. You're not going to bully your way through it. This is a path of internal strength, the strength of the divine, being willing to surrender, to get yourself out of the way. What is that one that's coming about? one has to surrender to move forward. It's yeah, there's more strength in surrender than there is within trying to push, okay? That's the strength. The strength is you have to get yourself out of the way in order to go through all those different energies, okay? To get to the celebratory so that one can be one of compassion, to bring these things forward to humanity. This is not a path of personal powers, okay? If you are looking for the dark path of personal powers, that is not, you're not going to get far. You're going to, at that point, if you are looking for personal powers and this is a power trip, then you're going to get delusion. You're not going to get the pure truth. Kali, so I say Kali can either liberate or can delude you further, okay? And the path of Kali is cutting through ego, cutting all that drama, okay? Facing the fears, cutting the drama, and moving through, okay? Moving through to experience and to understand that this divine, okay? So that's the overview, what I'm getting about becoming a hollow bone of the universe, one that's going to bring forward these sacred messages, sacred light to humanity. Again, we'll go through it once more. It's about the path of ultimate fulfillment, okay? Totally fulfilled, okay? It's about, waiting on the universe, going forward, looking for your ship to come in, being willing to open, looking, wanting that, opening that door, okay? Again, it's about surrender. First card out is surrender, meditation, going into that stillness, that quietude, getting oneself out of the way. This is not a path of personal powers. It's a path of surrender, okay? Subconsciously, it's the celebration of the universe, celebration of the divine is, okay? It's about becoming a leader, but you can't be a leader if you don't have yourself out of the way, okay? So it's about discovering and uncovering all those things in the universe, seeing beyond, cutting through the tree of life, all of that to discover and uncover all of that. It's about justice, okay? Justice, weighing things out. It's about becoming the Hierophant, one of knowledge, but it's not the personalized knowledge of one's life. It's about getting beyond that, again, in that meditative state, stillness of mind, which allows these things to come forward, okay? It's about transitioning through all these levels and layers of energetic signals to uncover and to get knowledge, to bring it forward, like I like the owl there, okay? Transitioning through. It's about always having some new energy coming in, opening that door, so those doorways again can open. It's about, again, seeing what's behind, and closing off to the negative. You're not going to follow the path of the negative, okay? But you're going to, again, keep when I'm seeing this one this time, it's reminding me of basically keeping oneself, one is safe, okay, and closing off from these externalized things and going into the internal, okay, going into the internal. It's not about, this person is not in a state of confusion, not knowing what direction to go, not with this one, okay. In this one, in this reading, it feels as if one is, they are going into that stillness, into that divine is, and allowing that to come forward. It's closing off the external world so one can fully go into that internal, okay, to go beyond the other. It's a path of strength, okay? It's not a path of personal powers. It is a path of strength of, now I just saw this in this card too, of transition, okay? How does a butterfly transition? It's in a cocoon. It's in that state for a time of quietude, stillness, okay? And that is a path of strength. Okay. Surrender. It's about compassion. Okay. It's a path of compassion and going beyond one's own emotions and dramas. It's about going beyond that. Again, getting those things out of the way, the personhood, the dramas, and surrendering into that divine is and becoming a hollow bone. Okay? Becoming a hollow bone. So I hope that somebody's gotten something from this reading, that you've enjoyed it. So if you have, please give a thumbs up, and I'll see you online. And much love and light to all of the hollow bones out there that are bringing forth, light workers that are bringing forth the message of light to humanity, doing what we can to move humanity forward into a much better frame of mind and existence. We need the positivity to continue to go forward. We need to work with Mother Gaia, okay, and honor Father Spirit to move forward. We want humanity to be able to stay on this planet. It's a beautiful planet, okay? But we're going to have to get things radically changed, in order to do that. So let's see more rainbow people coming forward, and let's just continue day by day moving forward to make this a better place of existence. So love and light to everyone. Continue to mask up, and I'll see you online.